So I've been on TPT for about 3 months now, and there are a few things I learned along the way that I think helped me to be able to get my name out there and get resources sold faster. So today I wanted to just share a little bit about what I've learned in the 3 months that I've been on TPT. I'm still a brand new seller and I'm still very gradually adding resources to my store. I think I'm only at about 34 resources right now, 33 or 34 resources, and I believe that two or three of them are free resources. So I'm just very gradually adding resources when I have the time and when it works in my schedule. But for me, the resources that I create, I want to make sure that they're good resources, that I'm not just throwing something up there so I can put a lot of products out there and hope that I get more sales. I really want to take the time to be able to put into it to make sure that it's a resource that's worth the money that people are paying, that my thumbnails are good, that my previews are good, that I have it as a pretty package for those who might be interested in buying my products. So I really have been just taking time with them. And I do have some goals for 2023, which I will be getting into in my next video. But today I just kind of wanted to go over what I think has helped me make some sales in my 3 months on TPT. So before I go into what I actually did on TPT, I want to say before I even got started and opened my shop, I made sure to research a lot on TPT. There is a wealth of knowledge on YouTube. There are so many fantastic YouTubers who talk about TPT and how they grew and what the best way is for others to grow and sell resources on there. So I really looked to their videos and learned so much from them. And it really helped me get confident in believing that I could also start my own TPT store. The number one thing that I think helped the most in me selling resources was having a really great thumbnail cover. The cover is the first thing that people are going to see when they are scrolling and looking for products. And I do believe that next to the resource actually being good, that the cover is the most important part of getting it on TPT. So if you don't know this already, the covers are going to need to be square. You don't want to have the rectangle covers anymore. I think a lot of people like to do them 11 by 11 or 12 by 12. Just really make sure that they are square because that is what the TPT algorithm is liking right now. Along with that, the covers are going to need to have clear and descriptive titles. So having clear titles that have big, bold words that are easy to read from a cell phone, because a lot of people are purchasing things from their phone. Sometimes it's on the computer, but it's really great to have it be legible on both so that people really know what they are getting or what they're clicking on so they can learn more. I think what else helped me was having product photography. So instead of using mock-ups or just having it be a digital picture, I really took the time to print out the products and actually take pictures of the products and put that on my thumbnail. I think that's so important because then people really know what they're getting. And if it's something like a color by code or a craft, seeing that completed craft or seeing that color by code actually completed just makes it look more appealing to the eye, and more people are going to be interested in seeing what it is and possibly purchasing it. Next are previews. If you don't have any previews, make sure you're putting previews on the resources that you already have because previews are incredibly important. That's how people can really grasp exactly what it is that you are selling and if they are interested in purchasing that resource. The preview needs to be in PDF, so you need to make sure that you're printing it out in PDF. And for me, when I have my previews up, I make sure that I have either my logo over the entire PDF or the word preview or sample, and make sure that it is flattened because then if you're flattening it, nobody can take it, steal it, grab the clip art from it. You're able to do a lot of things from different programs if you don't actually flatten the PDF. So make sure that it is flattened. And like I said, put something over it, whether it's your logo or the word preview or sample, just to really ensure that nothing can get stolen at all. On the topic of previews, it would also be really nice if you were able to add a video preview as well. It just gives even more description to what your product is. And some ways that I like to do that when I'm making videos is if it's like a color by code, I'll take a video of myself coloring it in and kind of have it on like a time lapse so it's going a little bit faster just to show what it looks like when it's completed from start to finish. That really helps people get an idea of what the product is actually supposed to look like and how to use it. You can describe in the video exactly how to use your product. That's another way I like to do things. If it's a game or something, you can talk about how to play the game while showing what the product is. With my crafts, I do the same thing. I like to show the completed product and then what pages and PDFs come with it. Another thing that I've been trying to make sure that I do is write keyword and SEO optimized descriptions in my resource. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and that's just a way to really hone in on what specifically your resource is for and what it's doing. So if it's language arts based, or if it's winter themed or Christmas themed or Martin Luther King, whatever it may be, describe exactly what holiday or what it is actually for, what age range it's for, really get into the details of what exactly your resource is, how many pages it is, exactly what they're going to get, how they can use it, who it's good for. Is it elementary teachers, social workers, counselors, high school teachers, middle school science teachers? Really, the more descriptive you are, the better, because then TPT is going to be able to send that out to the appropriate people depending on what they are searching for. Another thing that I think has really made a difference for me making a little bit more money as a brand new seller is that most of my products are $3 or more. And the reason why they're $3 or more is that when it's priced under $3, TPT actually takes a bigger percentage away as a fee. So if it's like a $2 or a $2.50 product, you're getting more money taken away than you would in a $3 product. So for that, I've been making sure that my $3 and above products really are worth it. So if you have something that's like $2 or $2.50, see if there's a way that you can add more to that product just to boost it up 50 more cents. Maybe it's adding another activity, another worksheet, something that's really going to help the teacher and make it worth their money to pay $3 instead of that $2.50. And then the final thing that I've learned in my 3 months here on TPT is that it's a long game. Right now, I've really been focusing on seasonal products. And with that, I'm not really getting that out a month ahead of time. It's like in the month that we are in. So for November, I was posting Thanksgiving and Native American heritage products. In December, even up until like I think the middle of December, I was posting a Christmas product and a winter product, which granted, winter doesn't really begin until December 21st, but I know a lot of people like to do those winter products leading up to Christmas. So I was pretty late in the game for that, but I just keep telling myself that this is a long game and that I'm not expecting to make a lot of money for the first year anyways. I'm really just trying to build up my store and add more products and make sure that those products are good products. So that's really what I've just been telling myself, is that I'm giving myself a year to add these products and really take my time. And this full year, I'm not going to have any expectations as far as like monetary gain or have a number in my head. I really just want to focus on product creation. So that's what I keep telling myself to focus on. It gets hard sometimes, the shiny object syndrome, when you want to look at other things or be like, oh, I could be doing that, or I could be doing that. And I feel like I already have enough on my plate that I don't need to add anything more at this time. So right now it's all about the product creation. So with that said, I posted a winter themed product. I think I posted it last week, which would have been like December 15th, December 16th. Anyways, I posted it, and within a couple hours, it had already been sold once or twice. So there is still power in that, and you might not be making a lot of money right off the bat, but if you continue to tell yourself that it is a long game and you don't have that monetary expectation right away, I think that is the key to making sure that you stick with it and stay consistent. So with that said, that's my little bit of what I have learned so far. I've also really been loving Canva to create all my products. I make sure that I'm not taking any clip art from Canva. I always purchase clip art either from a TPT seller or on Etsy or Creative Market. There's a lot of places that you can get it where you can purchase it and use it for commercial use. Just make sure that you are looking at the fine print on that and that the commercial use is actually on there. Sometimes other people want you to purchase an extended license, so pay attention to that. But Canva I really just kind of use as the backdrop to be able to save things as PDFs, pictures, JPEGs, those sorts of things. Canva is where I create all of my thumbnails, all of my PDFs, all of my products really. So if you have any questions or comments at all, please leave them down below. If you have any ideas for anything else that you'd like me to talk about how I've been growing my TPT, please let me know, because it really helps me figure out what you actually want to see on this channel.